In the hallowed, silent, and heavily guarded halls of Yale University's Beinecke library lies a book that has successfully defied every attempt at decipherment, every linguistic analysis, and every cryptographic breakthrough for over 100 years. It is a lavishly illustrated codex, a parchment puzzle of 240 pages, filled with thousands of lines of an elegant, flowing script that belongs to no known language, no known alphabet, and no known system of human communication. Accompanying this Voynichese text are hundreds of bizarre, hand-painted drawings, botanical illustrations of flora that have never been found on Earth, astronomical charts that map constellations unknown to modern science, and in strange biological diagrams showing nude figures bathing in interconnected green liquid pools. This is the Voynich Manuscript. And its very existence doesn't just challenge our understanding of history and linguistics. It forces us to confront the possibility of a lost world of thought, a secret science, and perhaps a message from a mind so alien, so brilliant, and so profoundly deceptive that it continues to baffle the greatest intellects on our planet. This isn't just a book, it's an intellectual black hole, a linguistic abyss that has swallowed the careers of the world's best codebreakers. This is the book that refuses to be read. This is the parchment that was meant to be a hard drive. This is the ink that was meant to be a circuit. This is the message that was meant to be eternal. The Voynich Manuscript first emerged into the clear light of history in the late 16th century, when it was reportedly purchased by Emperor Rudolf II, a man obsessed with alchemy, the occult, and when the secrets of the universe for the staggering sum of 600 gold ducats. For centuries, it passed through the hands of royal physicians, Jesuit scholars, and secret collectors, each attempting to unlock its code, and each without exception failing. Its modern name comes from Wilfrid Voynich, the rare book dealer who rediscovered it in 1912 and dedicated the rest of his life to finding its meaning. Since then, it has been scrutinized by the greatest minds of the 20th century, including the legendary cryptographers of Bletchley Park who cracked the Nazi Enigma code during World War II. They all reached the same frustrating conclusion. The Voynich Manuscript is not a random collection of gibberish, but a structured, sophisticated, but utterly unbreakable system of communication. It is a linguistic ghost, a message from a forgotten dimension of human knowledge. It suggests a pre-Edison linguistic industry, a world where the laws of nature were written differently. When the Voynich text is analyzed not by linguists, but by mathematicians and computer scientists using advanced algorithms, it reveals a shocking truth. It possesses all the statistical hallmarks of a genuine functional language. It follows Zipf's law, a mathematical principle that describes the distribution of words in every known human language, from English to Mandarin. The text flows smoothly across the vellum with absolutely no hesitations, corrections, or erased mistakes, suggesting that the scribe was writing fluently in a language they knew intimately. Yet, despite these patterns, no one has been able to identify a single word, a single grammatical rule, or even the basic phonetic structure of the language. It is a perfect language that has no speakers, no ancestors, and no relatives. This isn't just a code, it's a high-level linguistic construct, a system of communication that was either meticulously engineered to be unbreakable or belongs to a branch of humanity that has been completely erased from history. They were essentially standardizing reality, turning the power of the universe into a tool for humanity. The illustrations in the Voynich Manuscript are just as baffling as the text. The largest section of the book is devoted to botany, featuring over 100 detailed drawings of plants. But here is the impossible catch. Out of all those drawings, not a single one has been definitively identified as a species known to exist on Earth. They appear to be composite plants, roots from one species, leaves from another, and in flowers that seem to belong to a different world altogether. Some researchers suggest they are fantastical creations of a medieval artist, and while others propose they are extinct species from a lost pre-glacial era, and while even vegetation from another continent that was unknown to Europeans in the 15th century. But the level of detail, the precise rendering of root systems and seed pods, suggests that the artist was drawing from life, not from imagination. This isn't just art, it's a botanical archive of a world we cannot find on any map. It suggests a pre-human industrial age, a world where the laws of nature were written differently, masters of the invisible world. In 2009, a team of scientists from the University of Arizona performed the first ever carbon-14 dating on the Voynich vellum. The results were conclusive. The parchment was created between 1404 and 1438 AD. This date firmly places the manuscript in the early Renaissance, a period of immense intellectual curiosity and the birth of modern science. But this only deepens the mystery. If the book was written in the 15th century, why is there no other record of this language? Why are the astronomical charts so different from the Ptolemaic system used at the time? And most importantly, who possessed the incredible resources and the secret knowledge required to produce such a massive, high-quality work in total isolation? The implications are profound. It suggests the existence of a hidden Renaissance, a parallel track of scientific and linguistic development that occurred in the shadows of the mainstream world, a secret society of scholars who were centuries ahead of their time. They are the glitch in the art historical matrix, the proof that we don't know who we are, turning the power of the universe into a tool for humanity. Critics of the Voynich manuscript often argue that it is a meaningless hoax, an elaborate 15th century scam designed to look like a valuable book of secrets. They point to the nonsense nature of the plants and the unreadable text as proof that there is no underlying meaning. But this hoax theory fails to explain the sheer massive effort required to create it. To write 240 pages of consistent, grammatically structured text and to hand paint hundreds of intricate illustrations would have taken years of labor and a fortune in vellum and pigments. Why go to such extreme lengths to create a fake that no one could read? Furthermore, the statistical complexity of the text is almost impossible to fake without the aid of modern computers. At what point does a hoax become so sophisticated that it must be recognized as a work of genius? The Voynich manuscript points away from mere deception and overwhelmingly toward a deeper, hidden purpose that we are simply not yet smart enough to understand. They were essentially standardizing reality, turning the power of the universe into a tool for humanity. The Voynich manuscript is the ultimate out-of-place artifact of the intellectual world. It is an object that simply should not exist according to our current understanding of history, linguistics, and botany. It is a 600-year-old high-tech glitch in the matrix of our reality. Whether you view it as an alien message, a lost language, or the ultimate cryptographic challenge, its existence forces us to confront the profound limits of our own knowledge. It reminds us that the universe is far stranger, far more complex, and infinitely more mysterious than we ever dared to imagine. The vellum is silent, but its message is loud and clear. The impossible is often just a reality we haven't yet learned to comprehend. Next, we journey to the ultimate question. Do all these impossible artifacts, these glitches in the matrix of history, point to a unified theory of a lost technological baseline for humanity? We will explore the possibility that our past is not a linear progression, but a cyclical rise and fall of advanced civilizations leaving behind only tantalizing fragments of their forgotten glory. Join us as we attempt to connect the dots, to build a grand narrative that explains the inexplicable, and to redefine our understanding of human potential. You won't want to miss it. The past holds secrets that redefine our understanding of the future. This is where history meets high technology.